Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles that are teaching this word in sincerity and truth. Peace and salutations to the elect. Stop sinning by guarding your mind. I wanted to go into this topic. It's one that is very close to me. I encounter so many situations since coming in this truth where I keep sinning, and I know I shouldn't be doing it, and I don't want to be doing it, but I find myself in different moments of weakness prone to returning to sin. And more recently, it kind of clicked on me. I think one of the pieces or the way in which it happens is often around times when my mind becomes weak for whatever reason. So it could be going through a long and stressful period at work. It could be not getting enough sleep at night, causing my mind to be weak, or any other number of issues. And the scriptures speak to how important it is. And I'm going to start off with Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. And heart here actually means mind. And so let's take a look at that word. Lab. Where is it here? Thy heart. All right, and here it says Lab, translated as heart, translated as mind, outline of biblical usage. Inner man, mind, will, heart, understanding, inner part, midst. So it's talking about your mind here. And if your mind is weak, then you're not going to be finding life, as it says here. You're going to be finding death. And what is death? Sin. Transgressing the law. Transgression of the law is sin, and that sin will lead to corruption and death. Let's see what we have here. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 22, right above it. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. And that is a reference to, actually, let me just take it from Proverbs 4 and 20. My son, attend to my words and incline thy ear unto my sayings, the scriptures. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thy heart. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all thy flesh. And this idea of focusing on the scriptures is very important, because what I found was through a combination of meditation, which the scriptures encourage, and meditating specifically on the scriptures, that's where you bring health to your body and you bring health to your mind. Psalms 77 and 10. And I said, this is my infirmity, but I will remember the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the works of Yahawah. Surely I will remember thy wonders of old. I will meditate also of all thy work, and talk of thy doings. So speaking the word, thinking the word, meditating on the word, remembering the word. And how we remember it, of course, is through reading of the scriptures. As it says, blessed is he who readeth. That's in Revelation, I think, chapter 1, I believe. Let's take a look at this word meditate here. I will meditate. Forgetting that character. I think that's I'm not quite sure. I should know what that is. But that's a ha, and this is a ha. That might be a ga, ha ga. Meditate. And it says here, usage. To meditate, devise, muse, imagine. So Let's see what else is here further. Okay. So this idea of musing and imagining, and let's take a look at the definition of muse. Etim online. Muse. To reflect, ponder, meditate, to be absorbed in thought. That's really what I'm looking for here. To be absorbed in thought. To ponder, to dream, to wonder, to loiter, to waste time. I think I like ponder here. To be absorbed in thought. This idea that we are constantly thinking upon the scriptures, and when we do that while in a state of deep thought, deep breathing, and meditation, it is tremendously beneficial to our bodies. Let's get a few more scriptures here, and then I'll take a look at a couple different ways that have helped me reach sort of this deeper state of restoring my mind at times when it can seem like it's sort of chaotic and weak for whatever reason. Psalms 19 and 13. With my lips I have declared all thy judgments of thy mouth. I have rejoiced in the way of thy testimonies as much as in all riches. I will meditate in thy precepts and have respect unto thy ways. I think what's important to note here is, in addition to the idea of meditation, just speaking and declaring the judgments is also part and parcel of strengthening our minds and ultimately our bodies. Talking about the word, sharing the word and teaching the word, very, very, also very, very important. Psalms 19 and we'll start from 40. Behold, I have longed after thy precepts. Quicken me in thy righteousness. Let thy mercies come also unto me, O Yahawah, even thy salvation according to thy word. So shall I have wherewith to answer him that reproacheth me, for I trust in thy word, and take not the word of truth utterly out of my mouth, for I have hoped in thy judgments. So shall I keep thy law continually forever and ever. Verse 45, and I will walk at liberty, for I seek thy precepts. Again, the scriptures. I will speak of thy testimonies also before kings, and will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in thy commandments, which I have loved. My hands also will I lift unto thy commandments, which I have loved, and I will meditate in thy statutes. Reinforcing the idea of how important it is to think upon the precepts and also speak them as well.